Did you know when it comes to hunger and poverty, New Mexico ranks the second worst in the entire country? And a summit is happening this week. Those behind it are hoping they can make a difference for those who are experiencing hunger and poverty among us. And here with more on their second annual End Hunger in New Mexico Summit and how we can all help, which is really the important part, and that's a good thing. Dolores Gonzalez and Beth Velasquez. Good to have you both. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So we were talking about that statistic, the second worst in the entire country when it comes to hunger and poverty. You have numbers on just how many people we're talking about when it comes to experiencing, I guess, hunger or living at or below poverty?
Yes, 40,000 people seek food assistance every week in New Mexico. And 1 in 5 people are in poverty in this state. Our childhood hunger is #1 and in the nation in childhood hunger. Our senior hunger is second in the nation, and we are very, very concerned about this. Every day we listen to these very, very sad stories about people struggling to put food on their table.
It really can be a struggle sometimes. What is the summit, as far as the goals go? What are you hoping to accomplish then in the next couple of days when it comes to such a large problem?
It's kind of twofold. Obviously, we're trying to raise awareness about the hunger issue because a lot of people in our state don't realize our state's ranking or that hunger is a problem, because 41% of the people that are seeking food assistance are the working families.
Sure.
And so they may have a job, they may have a car, but they're still having trouble making ends meet. So from the outside, everything looks fine, but on the inside, there's struggle going on. So we want to raise awareness. And I think the second goal of the Hunger Summit this year is basically trying to build collaboration to really start addressing the issues, which are very complex and systematic.
You got state officials, local officials participating in this summit. How can local folks, maybe average person, help out with this?
Well, in many ways, we will have a truck parked at the Albuquerque Marriott. This is where the event will be. And if we can get people to fill up that truck, over and over this week. Our governor did a proclamation proclaiming that September 21st through the 25th is End Hunger in New Mexico Week. So, people can, participate in bringing food to pantries, to food banks. Any way to bring more food to those facilities is great.
And you're looking for canned goods,
yes.
Dry goods as well?
Yes, it should be
non-perishable.
Non-perishable. Yes.
That makes sense. And just pick something up maybe at the grocery store, bring it along, right?
Absolutely.
Every little bit helps.
Absolutely.
So then with the summit in mind, will you be letting folks know what sort of the outcome is and what discussions take place behind those doors?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have, at ARP, we have several communication channels we'll be putting on our website, the results of the summit, and as we move forward, kind of how people can continue to get involved.
Is it something that can be tackled?
It is a subject that most people don't like to talk about. Most people don't know that there is this issue, but when we talk about the face of hunger, we're talking about not only homeless people, we're talking about the mother that is struggling to put food on the table for her children. We're talking about most people that are on food stamps actually work, but they can't feed their children for the whole month. So they may have food stamps that last them for 3 weeks, but what happens in that last week? Yesterday I had a situation where I went to go buy a few things for the summit, and they were collecting food cans there, and he said to me, it's not only the people that are struggling, the people that even work, like myself, he said.
Sure.
I'm having a hard time putting food on the table for my family.
This summit taking place at the Marriott on Louisiana, and of course we'll have more details on our website too at KRQE.com. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
So
Best of luck with the summit.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.